Mike Murdoch, Part 2. The Power of One Phone Call. The Power, Part 2. One of the most famous singers in the gospel world was Roger Magda. He sung for the famous Stamps Quartet. I was standing by my green Amana refrigerator. My mother loved famous name brand things. And the phone rings. It was on the wall. Brother Mike, this is Roger Magda. I just felt impressed to call you. I'm flying tomorrow to California to sing on Trinity Broadcasting. Paul Crutch. You've watched him on TV. No. My father was against TV, and I didn't own one till I was 30. No, I had not seen any Christian TV program. I think you ought to fly with me tomorrow. I want Paul Crutch to meet you. I didn't know it was the most famous Christian network of television around the world. Knew nothing about them at all. Nothing. When we walked in the studio, he walked over to Paul Crutch and says, Mike here plays the piano a lot like Jimmy Swaggart. Paul was kind, nodded. I sung that night on Trinity Broadcasting, California. It went everywhere. I didn't care, but he had made a phone call to me. He had opened a door. I would say we miss 9 out of 10 opportunities. All God owes us is an opportunity. You're one person away from a new season. One. Your success depends on who likes you. Wisdom keys, I call those. Your success depends on who likes you. When I got through singing that night, Paul motioned to me, Brother Mike, come over here and sit by me. He said, television is a little different. You either have it for TV or you don't. He said, you've got it for TV. And I would like to give you a free program on Trinity. Won't cost you anything. I was young. Wisdom keys, there's always something you're not seeing. There's always something you don't see. There's not a day in your life you're not doing something stupid that day. Not a day. That's why we need God to recover from our ignorance, huh? Somebody asked me why I loved wisdom so much. I says, because I don't hardly have any. I need all I can get. Now, I'll tell you later more about it. Paul Crutch offered me a free TV program that night. First time I met him. One phone call away. There's more to the story. I told him I was too busy preaching in churches. I didn't have time for TV. I didn't have time to reach 500,000 people. I was too busy going to churches running 150. Mike Murdoch here. I've written hundreds of books. Go to my website when you can, MikeMurdochBooks.com. MikeMurdochBooks.com. You can get them as low as $2 a piece. This is part 2. I got another phone call to tell you about.